When humans act in synchronicity with love, they're becoming God. And when we pray, we're merging with God. And that's why there's such immense healing in prayer. And it's also why there's so much healing in music. Music is the sound or the compilation of many instruments or many voices coming in unison together with a single intention, like the melody would be the intention. And that intention is usually love. And that's also why there's such immense healing in art. Because art is a compilation of many people's souls. It's the pain, their pride, the glory, the strife, the longing, the need, the hope of an entire group of souls trying to express themselves in one single pure articulate form. Prayer, music, and art, it's gathering the collective feelings of humanity, and it sort of expresses them together. So I want to address our experience of suffering. No two atoms touch. Therefore, we are more spirit than we are physical. And science has found that when we die, each of the 37.2 trillion cells of our body emits biophotons. And the word biophoton comes from the Greek words bio, which means life, and photon, which means light. In other words, the light of life. So when someone is dying, science can detect waves of biophotons coming off their body. And when that light completely separates from the physical form of your body, that's when you're clinically dead. In other words, that's when you become fully light. But the reason why we have a physical human body is because it allows us to experience what we cannot experience as pure light. We have organs, we have flesh, and we have blood and muscle and fat and bones. And that allows us to experience this space-time continuum. And some people will say, oh, well, that limits us to a lower or lesser or more dense vibration. But in reality, it gives us the gift of these boundaries that separate you from me and each of us from one another. And that boundary is a beautiful experience. It gives you the wonder and delight of seeing something that's very different and separate from you. Like you can see a butterfly or a panda bear or a parrot or an eagle or a whale. And it gives us wonder. And that wonder is what makes us human. Our natural capacity as humans to wonder, to be in awe, to experience the greatness of our planet and the universe. That's beauty. And beauty is an innate trait of our mother planet. And it's an innate trait of being human. And beauty is refined through pain. It's the pain that you feel in your heart when your first love walks into the room, or the pain you feel when you see your child, or the pain you feel when your puppy dog runs into your arms, or the pain that you feel when someone that you love is sick. And the heart pain is universal. God feels pains in his heart, and the stars feel pain when they gaze down upon you, making a wish while gazing into the night sky. And trees, they feel pains when the animals who sleep in their branches are missing. And the whole world is filled with these heart pangs. Pain is what makes beauty possible. Because we know we're real because we hurt. Sociopaths do not hurt, they're numb to life. And we hurt because we can feel life. And this life within us is what makes us as humans as beautiful as the earth who bore us. Now, in 1982, there was a man named Thomas Benedict Mellon, and he died for 90 minutes before he was resuscitated. So in that 90-minute period, he was in heaven. And he said that when he was heaven, he was shown why he had brain cancer. And he said that it happened when he was in his mother's womb. When she was pregnant, his father was beating his mother. And as a fetus, he could feel thunder hitting him every time this happened. So later on, when he grew older, he would see images of doom, like nuclear war and the earth being destroyed, and he would absorb those images. And then he saw a photograph of Los Angeles, pollution, urban sprawl, and it literally looked exactly like cancer cells spreading. And so in that moment was when he said he gave himself brain cancer, because he simply realized that what was already within him, this thunderous pain of his father beating his mother when she was pregnant with him, had found an external expression for itself. It had found a physical form. And the abuse he felt as a fetus knew, now I can express myself as cancer in his brain. So we are very connected to experiences of other people. We're connected to the experience of the earth, the planet, as well as every other person on the planet and our ancestors. So there's no precise way we can pinpoint where our suffering comes from. Like, you don't even know if the pain you're feeling is from you or from the earth that's experiencing a drought. So we can't say, well, what did I do to deserve this, or where is this coming from? Because it could be coming from anywhere or everywhere. And all that we know is that we're intricately linked and connected to one another. And the only thing that we can do to heal, and we know this, that when you heal yourself, you heal everyone that you're connected to. And the only way for us to heal is to tap into that universal collective force that is known as God. In other words, God is a collection of all life forms, of the planet and every human soul that has ever existed in the past and in the present, and to use that collective force for one thing, and to ask it to heal us on our behalf so that it can heal itself. And that's what we do when we pray. We sing, we dance, we meditate, we feel in unison, tapping into that collective force of humanity and the mother planet and every soul of humanity. And with that single intention, that great force of love, we merge with it. You merge with every single soul on the planet. Because your pain could be coming from any one of them or many of them. So you merge with the entire thing, becoming God. And once you have merged with God through prayer, you heal yourself through that collective divinity. And prayer is God healing itself through you. That's prayer. That you yourself are the living prayer. You are the living word.